This is Heather Mack for GetYourRockOut.com, and we're here with Laura from Steel Threads. Hello!
Hello! And how are you today?
I'm really good. Just come off stage, buzzing.
So you're new to Steel Threads. How are you finding it touring with the boys?
Oh, it's brilliant. Loving every single minute.
Excellent. So what's the favourite thing about touring with them at the moment?
It's just got to be the excitement of the music, the build-up to the shows. So it's just immense. I'm just absolutely jittering on the inside, but it's a good nervousness, and I get on the stage and then I just disappear into it, and it's such a great feeling of achievement after. It's
fantastic.
Brilliant.
So we last caught up with you at Absolver's album launch, and what have you been up to since then?
Well, we've done a good few gigs since then, some boozers. Last weekend we played the Great British Folk Festival in Skegness, and there was 500 in there, which was the biggest thing I'd done to date.
How did you feel going in for that?
Well, I actually had to give myself 5 minutes before we went on, where I just had some music on. I was just deep breathing, some kind of meditation, just to try and just centre myself. But once we got on there, it was amazing. I absolutely loved it, and there's some good videos of those performances on YouTube as well.
Yeah, especially if you played Pink Floyd.
Where Wish You Were Here, yeah. Oh, brilliant, yeah.
So you personally, who's inspired you for your playing the fiddle?
Well, I've always been a big fan of Vanessa May. Ever since I was a kid, before I even started playing the violin, I've always loved her. So I've kind of tried to model myself on her to a point. But I think most of my influence just comes from within myself. It just something just appears, and I pick my violin up, and it's every emotion that I'm feeling comes out of it, and so that's where it mostly comes from. Yeah.
Excellent. So talk us a little bit through how you came about playing the fiddle, and was there something that happened that made you decide, or you moved on from a different instrument?
No, I'd not done anything musical before, and it was just purely by chance. I was at school, and a violin teacher came round to the class and asked if anyone was interested. It had never crossed my mind really to do it before that, and I just thought, yeah, that's a good idea. Went along, and that was 17 years ago, and
wow,
now I'm here. Yeah.
Fantastic. Oh no. So you just come off stage with the South. How did you find the crowd tonight?
Yeah, a really good crowd, and they especially love when we taking the picture of them to put on Facebook, and they're all waving. We always get good feedback wherever we seem to go. It's always positive. So everyone likes affirmation, right?
It's a good chat, definitely. You've been here you were here last night as well.
Yeah.
Is there a difference between last night and tonight with the crowd?
Not with the crowd as such. The crowd are the same enthusiastic self. That's the South fans. That's who they are. For myself, I'm a lot more relaxed tonight than I was last night, because obviously I'm more familiar with the stage and the setup. But last night was still awesome, absolutely awesome. But like I say, tonight was a lot more relaxed.
Oh, good. You say you get nervous just before.
Yeah.
Do you do anything before you go on to help yourself relax?
I do actually. There's a track by Muse called Blackout, and I always listen to that on the headphones really loud. Everyone knows just to leave me alone for 5 minutes before I go on. Just listen to that track. Eyes closed, deep breathing, and that just before that there's this build up and this anticipation. It's like a whirlwind, and that just sort of brings it all down and just centres me, ready to go on and channel it straight out.
It's good to have some little time to relax.
Yeah, you need
go
it.
On and get So, what have you got coming up for the Steel Threads over the next couple of weeks?
The next couple of weeks we've got a few gigs lined up. We're playing in Manchester next week at the Winter Fuel gig for Rock Sector. And then we've got a few other pub gigs round and about. You have to check the website for the dates and the venues for that. We're hoping for next year to get onto as many festivals as we possibly can.
Brilliant.
That's the mission for next year. So I'm really looking forward to that, because festival crowds are just the best, the best crowds.
Yeah. So you got a single coming out tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Talk us a little bit through how that single came about.
Well, I'd only actually known Neil and Stu I'd met them 6 days prior, I think it was, and Neil, it was very cheeky. He'd asked me to learn these 5 songs for an open mic night the following week. So, okay, there was like a trial run or an audition of sorts. And then the day before this open mic, he just called me and said, oh, do you fancy getting together for a jam? So, okay, so we did, played through the songs. It's like, right, I know this is a bit presumptuous, but there's a gig tonight, I've got us somewhere to stay, and we can go straight from there the next day, we can go and do the open mic thing. Oh, and Lynn from Rock Sector's going to be at the open mic. And I'm like, okay, let's go, let's do it. So we did that gig, and the next day we were just sort of having a bit of a jam, and he said, oh, try this. And he played me the song at the start again. And just all of a sudden the riff just came to me, and I played it, and Neil just got so excited. He was like, right, let's go. And he called Stu and he said, right, we need to record this today. So literally a week after I'd met them, we were in the studio recording at the start again.
Wow.
And that's the single that's being released tomorrow. So that's me on that recording. So that's exciting, because the album's really obviously all Cliff, the previous fiddle player. So this is the first thing with the new lineup. So I'm really excited for that and to see how well that goes.
Yeah. So you're doing it on a free download?
It's going to be a free download, yeah.
It can carry on being free?
It is, yeah. It's going to be free forever.
So you can go download it from the website.
Absolutely, rocksector.com.
I know, Steel Threads, Facebook, we've got lots of places.
We have.
So how did you actually, you just talked about the open mic night and learning the songs and stuff. How did you actually meet the guys originally? Have you known them for a while?
No, not at all. It was just really coincidence, chance. There was a lady that I met a few years ago, and I don't think she'd ever even heard me play the fiddle at all. She just knew that I played it, and she was working a festival. She met Neil. Neil told her they were looking for a new fiddle player. She said, oh, I might know somebody. Sent me a message on Facebook just to say, you know, don't know what your commitments are, but I've met these guys. Do you want me to put you in touch? So I said, okay, let's see where it goes. And wow, look where that road led. I mean, here I am, and I couldn't be happier with it. I really feel like I'm in the right place now.
I can tell you're enjoying it.
I'm just in love with the music. I really am. It's great.
So, are you thinking? Have you got any plans for any new music, maybe in the new year, or seeing how the single goes?
Well, we've been writing some bits together, which I know is a bit exciting for Neil, because he's not collaborated with anyone. He's very, very private about his writing, and but we've sort of been inspiring. We've been inspiring each other and bouncing ideas back and forth. So it's all new for everyone, really. And it's a bit exciting. Because I think previously Neil's written the songs and brought them to the band and said, shall we do this? So it's a bit of a different sort of setup, but I'm quite excited to see where that goes, because we've got some good things coming. I'm looking forward to hopefully recording a new album next year if we've got the material and if it's all ready. So it's all in the pipeline.
So I heard you singing tonight. Does that mean we might get some more of your lovely voice on the new album as well?
Well, I'm hoping so, yeah. We're hoping to do one track with me taking the lead vocal on the next album. Brilliant. So that'll be exciting to have my own song. That'll be great.
That sounds lovely. Well, we wish you all the luck with the rest of the tour.
Thank you.
And obviously with the free download tomorrow. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.